In First John chapter 2 verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. For if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So we all know that in this world there's a lot of corruption, a lot of evilness, wickedness going on. And that's never going to stop. It's only going to get worse. But right here in this scripture in First John chapter 2:15, it's telling us that to not love the sinful lifestyle, the sin that's going on in this world, like not to be part of it. Don't be involved in that stuff. And it says that if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So if you love to be doing sinful stuff, then that means that you don't love God. Because if you did, you wouldn't be wanting to do all this sinful stuff that goes on in the world. That can be a lot of things. For example, stealing, paying evil for evil, doing things, that are not right, lying about something or someone, cheating on your spouse is another one. There's so many stuff. Talking about people, gossiping. There's so many things that we know that is not okay, is not right. And those are the things that God does not like. Most of the times, God would convict us. He would tell us, hey, what you're doing is not okay. So then he warns you, like, hey, don't do that because it's going to lead you to a wrong path. Don't do this, don't do that, don't hang out with those people because it's going to take you to the wrong path. And a lot of times we ignore God's warning and we do what we want to do. And we end up falling into our own hole that we dig. So that was First John chapter 2 verse 15. Don't love the things of the world. So don't be involved in things that you shouldn't. And if you are, ask the Lord to help you to get out of those situations. Tell him to give you a new life, to lead you to the right friend, to the right path, to get you out of the environment that you're in. In God, he will make a way. You just have to trust and believe and ask. And his word is just to ask and you shall receive. But of course, when you ask, you have to pray by faith, not just say, okay, God, if you want to get me out of this situation, then do something. No, you really have to have that conversation with God and ask by faith that he will do it. If you're not asking by faith, then you're saying that you don't believe that God can do anything. The word of the Lord also tells us that nothing is impossible with God. Nothing. If you've listened to the stories, like the big major stories in the Bible, for example, Moses, when the Lord parted the Red Sea, so thousands, if not millions of people crossed the sea. Stories like that. If God could do those miracles, if he could do the impossible thousands of years ago, he can still do it to this day. God is all powerful. There's no limit in his power. God can make a way in your life, in anyone's life, in any situation. That's why it's important to pray, to have a relationship with God, communicate with the Lord, talk to him day and night, and read his word. Read his word. It's very powerful. You'll be surprised what you read. I know a lot of times people don't believe that all the answers that you're looking for are in the Bible, but they are. You just have to ask the Lord to show you where that you can read scripture and know where to find the answer that you're looking for. So again, that was First John chapter 2 verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. God is not saying not to love the world, meaning like people. He's just saying don't love the world that's so corrupted, so wicked and evil. Don't love those things. Remember that Jesus is love. And don't forget that Jesus is King.